Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're hanging out with arguably the best to ever lace him up on the pitch, Lionel Messi. But there are some things about Messi you probably didn't know, like, did you know he's got a thing for expensive cars? And I'm not talking about a used Toyota Corolla here. Get ready to be amazed because we're diving deep into 15 things you probably didn't know about Lionel Messi. All right, first up, we got to go back to the beginning. Little Lionel Messi wasn't always the goal-scoring machine we know and love. Turns out he had this thing called growth hormone deficiency. Basically, he needed daily injections in each leg for 3 years. Can you imagine that? This kid was tougher than a $2 steak. This supposed setback actually gave him incredible speed and ball control that left defenders looking like they were stuck in mud. So picture this. You're 13 years old, hanging out at the local park, kicking a ball around with your friends. The sun is shining, the grass is green, and you're just having the time of your life, not a care in the world. Next thing you know, you're signing a contract with one of the biggest soccer clubs in the world on a napkin. Yes, you heard that right. A napkin. It's not just any contract, it's a life-changing moment. Barcelona's technical secretary, Karl Rexach, saw this kid play and was like, "We need this kid stat." He was so impressed by the raw talent and potential that he couldn't wait another second. But get this, some folks at the club were hesitant. They were unsure about signing such a young player, especially in such an unconventional manner. There were debates, discussions, and a lot of back and forth. Rexach was so determined he grabbed the closest thing he could find, a napkin, and bam, history was made. He didn't care about the formalities. He saw the future of football in that kid. That napkin wasn't just a napkin, it was a golden ticket to football stardom. It symbolized hope, dreams, and the beginning of an incredible journey. I bet they framed that napkin. It's probably hanging in a place of honor, a reminder of the day a simple piece of paper changed the course of football history forever. Imagine walking by it every day, knowing that it all started with a napkin. Okay, let's talk moolah. In 2016, Messi was the second highest paid athlete in the world, raking in a cool $81.4 million. That's enough to buy a private island and still have enough left over for a lifetime supply of empanadas. He might not have beaten Ronaldo that year, but hey, coming in second place to Ronaldo is still amazing. So, you know how some people are obsessed with their houses? Well, Messi's on a whole other level. This guy's house is literally shaped like a football pitch. It's designed by this fancy architect, Luis Garrido, and it's laid out to look like a giant soccer field. You got the main house as the center circle, a garden that looks like the pitch, even a pool that kind of looks like a giant jacuzzi. That's some serious dedication to the beautiful game right there. Speaking of expensive things, let's dive into the world of luxury cars. Messi's got a thing for cars, and not just any cars. We're talking about the creme de la creme of automobiles. We're talking about the kind of cars that make you want to slam on the brakes and stare. These are not your everyday vehicles. He's got a Ferrari F430 Spider, an Audi R8 Spider. Basically, a collection that would make any car enthusiast's heart race. The kind of cars that make you feel like you're in a Fast and Furious movie with all the speed and style, except without all the explosions and drama. But here's the kicker. He once listed his Maserati Gran Turismo MC Stradale for sale. Can you believe it? Sometimes you've just got to make room for a newer, shinier model, right? It's like upgrading your phone, but on a much grander scale. Imagine driving around in one of these beauties. The roar of the engine, the sleek design, the envious looks from passers-by. Messi's garage is like a dreamland for car lovers. Each car has its own story, its own personality, and when he gets a new car, it's not just an upgrade, it's an event. Fans and car enthusiasts alike wait eagerly to see what he'll add next. So if you ever find yourself in the market for a luxury car, keep an eye out. You never know, you might just end up with a piece of Messi's legendary collection. Now, when you're as big a deal as Messi, everyone wants a piece of you, right? Especially big companies, and when it comes to endorsements, Messi's got this whole thing on lock. He's got this sweet lifetime deal with Adidas that's worth more than any other athlete they sponsor. When you're the face of one of the biggest sports brands in the world, you know you've made it. A goal for Grandma. You know how Messi always points to the sky after he scores a goal? It's a gesture that has become iconic in the world of football. It's not just a random celebration, it's actually a touching tribute to his beloved grandmother Celia. This simple act carries a deep emotional significance. She was the one who always believed in him, pushed him to follow his dreams of becoming a footballer. From a young age, she saw the potential in him and encouraged him to pursue his passion. Sadly, she passed away when he was just 10 years old. Her loss was a devastating blow to young Messi, but her memory continued to inspire him. But even though she's not physically there, he still feels her presence every time he steps onto the pitch. It's as if she's watching over him, guiding his every move. And that goal celebration, it's his way of saying, "This one's for you, Grandma." It's a moment of connection, a way to honor her unwavering support and love. Every time he points to the sky, it's a reminder that she's still a part of his journey, a silent partner in his success. Now, we all know Messi cleans up pretty well off the field too, but back in 2013 he really outdid himself. He showed up to the Ballon d'Or ceremony wearing this amazing polka dot tuxedo, and not just any polka dot tuxedo, we're talking Dolce & Gabbana. When you're winning your 4th Ballon d'Or, you gotta celebrate in style, right? King of the gram. In this day and age, you're not really somebody unless you've got a huge online following, right? Well, Messi's got that covered too. He was actually the second athlete ever to hit 50 million followers on Facebook. The first? You guessed it, Cristiano Ronaldo. Those two are always neck and neck. These days, he's got over 87 million followers on Facebook alone. The golden foot. In 2013, a Japanese jeweler created a solid gold replica of Messi's left foot. They auctioned it off for a whopping $5.25 million. The proceeds went to Messi's charitable foundation and to help victims of the 2011 Japanese earthquake and tsunami. Love at first sight. All right, time for a little romance. Messi's love story is like something out of a movie. He met his wife, Antonella Roccuzzo, when they were just kids, like 5 years old, hanging out in their hometown of Rosario, Argentina. They stayed friends over the years, and then, bam, love blossomed. They started dating in 2008 and finally tied the knot in 2017. Kobe and Messi commercial kings. Remember that Turkish Airlines commercial with Messi and Kobe Bryant? It was voted the best ad of the decade. Those two were magic together. R.I.P. Kobe. Messi the Philanthropist. When you're as successful as Messi, it's important to give back, right? He started the Leo Messi Foundation back in 2007 to help kids in need. They focus on healthcare, education, you name it. It's one thing to be a talented athlete, but it's another thing entirely to be a good human being. And Messi, he's the real deal. Inked in love. To celebrate their wedding, Messi and Antonella got matching tattoos. They got their wedding date, in Roman numerals of course, tattooed on their ring fingers. How romantic is that? It's like they're saying our love is forever. Anything you can do, I can do pricier. Remember how I told you Messi loves fancy cars? Well, apparently so does Cristiano Ronaldo. These two once got into a bidding war over a Ferrari 335S Spider Scaglietti. And guess who won? That's right, Lionel Messi. He dropped over $32 million on that car. Stay messy, and there you have it, folks. 15 things you probably didn't know about Lionel Messi. From his childhood struggles to his lavish lifestyle, this guy's life is anything but ordinary. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning these amazing facts about Lionel Messi, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible content. See you next time.